Hello, O Lord most holy, Panis Angelicus. I'm going to sing that today. I'm going to talk about friends who really helped me out with my daughter in my situation, and specifically one. And he's not the same religion as me, and he's worships the same God that I do, the God of the Bible. The migrants who are on their way here, that's in the news, and that's relevant. I'm going to read from my book, The A Club. All countries are just giant clubs, and people in the club get to decide who can join. And that's a pen name, A Sinner, G-O-Win. I'm a sinner, but with God I win. And I'm going to change it because it's being transferred from the original publisher, but that's probably going to stay a nod to A Sinner, G-O-Win. My voice teacher, Todd Duncan, who was handpicked by Gershwin to create the role of Porgy in Porgy and Bess, wanted me to have an international singing career. And I've studied with some great voice teachers. He definitely had the best hearing. He was also going blind. He was 89 years old to 92. I studied with him for about 3 years in the Washington, D.C. area. And also John Bullock, Sandra Bullock's father in Northern Virginia, had a lesson with him. And Renee Grant Williams, the voice teacher for country music singers, down there on Broadway in Nashville. And Linda Mabbs, University of Maryland. And then at the University of Miami School of Music, some great voice teachers there. So, all right, I love to sing. And so, let's see. Miserere. I want to do that song someday with the Pavarotti Zucchero song. Here we go. Panis Angelicus. Panis Angelicus, fi panis hominum, dat panis Angelicus figures terminum, ores mirabilis, Monducat Dominum, pauper, servus et humilis. Just do a snippet of it. Okay, so from here we go, from my book, page 7. So you can go to Google Books and put in The A Club, O Win, and my book will come up, and you can read you can read lots of it, but read the introduction. My heart is heavy for all who struggle around the world, the poor in spirit, because I too struggle. I too am poor in spirit. Most of us, the 80% unorganized A Club majority, so instead of the silent majority, I call them the unorganized majority, want what is best for you're tired, you're poor, in parentheses, in quotations, you're tired, you're poor. As poet Emma Lazarus said via that mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is imprisoned lightning, and also has a lot of Masonic symbols, etc., and Egyptian and all that stuff. We'll take the wretched refuse of your teeming shore, who just want a chance for a better life in the A Club. Hey, we'll take the poor in spirit rich, too. We'll take anyone who can help, regardless of race, color, religion, gender, national origin, lifestyle, ethnicity, age, physical disability, anyone eligible to start the naturalization process legally. And I look to our leaders, Democrats and Republicans, the duopoly, they're the reason. So the businesses get cheap labor, and the Democrats get votes. So it's them. That's why we haven't had anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyone eligible to start the naturalization, like any club, the members, through their leaders, decide what conditions need to be met in order to join the club, and will try not to let anyone who will harm the club. Any good leaders of any healthy club protect their people and property, especially their young, and all that. And there's a lot. Read that introduction. I wrote that in 2006, 2007, and it's very timely for now. My friends, very helpful with, oh my goodness, so a new principal came in where I work, and I didn't fit in with her plans, so I'm out. And so my friends have been helpful for me looking for a job. and also with paying for my daughter's college. So one in particular, incredible. And he's, like I said, I love to talk about spirituality and good religion. And a lot of people run away from God because they blame fake Christians, they blame fake people following God. And they say, look, hey, look at those Christians do. And so I'm not going to do that. Well, good, but you're just running away from God. So the caravan of migrants, we love them. Most of them are good people, but there's a process. And our leaders of the last 50 years are the problem. I talked about my definition of smart and dumb. So smart is if it helps the world and helps the innocent, and dumb is if it hurts the world and hurts the innocent. And it doesn't matter if you're from Yale and Harvard. Look at our leadership. And so many are from, those schools, and our leadership is failing us. As a matter of fact, I'm a teacher, so I give them, let's say I don't have to think too hard, an F. I give our leadership of the last 50 years an F. They get an F score because they serve about a third of the population, maybe half, but they're mostly serving themselves. So they're the reason why we don't have a uniform system of naturalization. It's in the Constitution. It talks about a uniform, something that's fair, and it hasn't happened because both parties were benefiting from it, not from it being chaotic. So let's force the leaders on both sides, Democrats, Republicans, to have a uniform. I don't have the exact quote from the Constitution, but it's a uniform system of naturalization, something like that, in the original Constitution, not even an amendment. Then what else? And I was going to talk about secular serenity prayer. All right, I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. So, dear God, I pray for the serenity to accept that which I cannot change. So if you don't believe in God, it's secular. It's just accepting the things you can't change. There are certain things, gravity, just like you have the laws of nature, that it gets interesting when you get to the quantum level, and Anton Zeilinger and all that. But there are laws of life, of social laws that people break all the time, and you bang your head against the wall. Then the willpower to change that which I should, not what I can, but what I should change, and that's in your life. What can you do? You get up that day, and you figure out what you should change, whether you believe in God or not. And this channel, this channel is for we the people worldwide, and it's going to take all types, atheists, believers, big, tall, big bodied, small bodied, all types of people to help grow as it is in. And so I lost my train of thought, but time is running up. So there's a text I just got. So I love interacting with you guys. The ones who keep coming back, you really give me great feedback. And I think I'm going to get this one up on time today. I'm saying, say between 4 and 5 o'clock. So is there anything else? Oh, the secular serenity prayer. And then we can go on with it. But that gives you a start. So I'm always thinking of that when I get started on this channel. I say it at the beginning, in the morning, at the beginning of the day. And all are welcome who want to help. If you come, if this channel gets more attention and the dum-dums show up, then ignore, mock them, block them, all that kind of stuff. All right, you guys are awesome.